welcome to your practice today. Hello, and thank you for tuning in for this class. My name is Alia from Alia Yoga and What's Wellness podcast. Today's practice, all levels Vinyasa, about an hour together. As always, if you like to play some music, please feel free to turn on some tunes and get ready for this flow. You'll begin today in a reclined position. So as you're ready, make your way onto your back. Bend your knees so your feet are flat on your mat. Let your arms go long by your sides. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. And begin the journey inwards, feeling the back of your body resting on your mat. Notice the sensation. Even notice the temperature of the mat beneath you. As you bring your awareness into focus on the present moment, begin to also notice your breath. Observe how it feels to take an inhale in. And notice what occurs in your body as you breathe out. Feel your chest rise and your rib cage expand when you inhale. And ask your body to soften and relax a bit more as you exhale. Continue to breathe and start to breathe a little bit slower and deeper. And visualize a ball of light at the center of your body. When you inhale, visualize this light expanding out from within you. As you exhale, see this light brighten. Inhale to expand your light. And exhale, see it glowing even brighter. Continuously breathe and meditate on this light within you. Breathing in through your nose and out of your nose or your mouth. A few more breath cycles. Letting go of the day behind you. If you feel inspired to set an intention for your practice, now is a great time to do that. Think about how strong you are, physically and mentally, emotionally. There's a saying, even though it may be heavy, you carry it well. Observe your strength and utilize this strength throughout your practice. Call forth your intention with an inhale. Send it out to the world as you exhale. Draw your knees to your chest and wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a loving squeeze. Keep the back of your head and your lower back on your mat and gently rock left and right a couple of times, feeling your hip flexors deepen and your lower back gently release. Keep going for an inhale. As you exhale, pause at the center, bring your arms by your sides and tabletop your shins. Bring your knees on top of your hips and your shins parallel to the mat. Activate deep abdominal muscles by pressing your lower back into the ground. Take a breath in. Exhale, tap your right toes to the mat. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, left toes tap. Keep going like this a few times on your own. keeping your lower back glued to your mat. Tapping 5 toes at a time, feeling deep, low abdominal muscles fire on. Sounds simple, and yet you may start to feel this actively engage your transverse abdominal muscles. If you don't, keep breathing and squeezing and activate your pelvic floor. Press your lower back down for 3. Keep going, last 2. And 1. Make sure left toes are the last toes to tap. And then bring your shins parallel to your mat. Extend 2 legs to the sky and hold the back of your thighs. Point and flex your feet. Make some circles with your ankles. Give your abdominal muscles a bit of a break. And then pause your feet. Lower your arms by your sides. On an inhale, bring your heels halfway towards the ground. When you exhale, scoop your abdominal muscles and send your feet to the sky. Inhale, lower, keep your back glued to your mat. Exhale, lift using the strength of your core. Keep going a few more times and draw your navel to your spine. Legs only lower as far as you can keep your lower back down. One more cycle on your own, and inhale to lower, heels about halfway to the ground. And exhale, lift, feet to the sky. Right away, bend your knees, hold your shins, and rock from side to side. Feel your hip flexors relax. Massage your back. Feet go back up to the ceiling, arms alongside your body, and lift your arms a few inches away from your mat, reaching forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift head and shoulder blades off of your mat. Stay like this or little pulses. You can keep your arms forward or hands to the back of your head. Draw your navel to your spine and gaze towards the tips of your toes. Exhales to lift and inhales to lower, or holds lifted and breathe. Keep going for 5. This time you'll sit up in 4. Seated forward fold prep in 3. Breathe 2. And 1. Use momentum. Drop your heels down. Lift your torso up. And raise your arms to the sky. Take a big inhale. Exhale, fold forward gently. Make sure there's a gentle or generous bend in your knees. Fold your upper body over your lower body and breathe deeply. You're warming up here. No need to go to the depth. Find a place where you feel a gentle stretch. As you're here, you may begin to ignite your breath. Activate Ujjayi Pranayama, breath of victory, breath of yoga, where your lips gently seal and the muscles in the back of your throat engage. Increase the qualities of sound and texture with every cycle of breath. One more smooth and deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. Walk your hands back towards your body. Slowly rise and realign your spine. Bring your hands behind you. Right fingers point right, left fingers point left. Lift up your chin and lift up your chest. Nice counter stretch. Now look forward, bend your knees, bring your feet flat to your mat. Reach forward and lean back. Find boat pose. Feet can stay flat or shins parallel to your mat. Also option to hold the back of your thighs. Keep your abdominal muscles engaged. Draw your navel to your spine. Lengthen the sides of your neck. Stay like this for an inhale. Exhale all the way out. Tabletop position. Cross your ankles. Draw your heels near your seat. Roll over your feet. Plant your palms and then uncross your legs. May need to crawl backwards to the center of your mat. Joints stack, wrists beneath shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Warm up for your spine. When you inhale, lift your chin, lift your tailbone. Exhale, round your spine and tuck your chin. Inhale, cow pose, lift up, look up, open your chest. Exhale, cat pose, navel to spine, tuck your chin in. One more time, big inhale, lift up and open up. Exhale, round and curl, press the mat away from your palms. Inhale, tabletop position. Exhale, walk your hands forward, one palm's length distance. Breathe in and shift weight forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Bend your elbows slowly, chin off your chest as you lower. Cobra or upward facing dog, taking a few breaths. Option to look over your right shoulder. Good, and gaze to the left. Face forward when you inhale. Downward facing dog right away on an exhale. Curl your toes under, lift your seat to the sky, and press your chest towards your thighs. Take a few deep breaths here and warm up your down dog. Pedal out your feet and stretch your lower legs. Any gentle movements that feel good. Keep your spine long and your breath strong. Palms are flat, hands shoulder width, fingers fan out wide. Feet hip width distance with a gentle or generous bend in your knees. When you find stillness, head hangs heavy for a deep inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, look forward for ragdoll. Exhale, ragdoll, forward fold. Walk your feet behind your hands. Stay in a forward fold with your feet apart, hip width or wider. Hold your elbows. Soften your knees. And slowly sway from side to side a couple of times. Nice stretch for the back of your legs again. And the back of your body. Optional chest expansion grip. If it feels good in your shoulders, you may interlace your hands behind your back. Send your knuckles overhead towards the ceiling. And tuck your chin a little bit, top of your head towards the ground. If you're in chest expansion, option to bend your left knee and turn your chest to the right. And then exchange sides, bend your right knee and turn your chest to the left side. Come through center, release your hands down, fingertips to the ground, and make your way to halfway lift. Hands above or below your knees or like fingertips on your mat. Keep your knees soft, your breath deep, and flatten your back. Abdominal muscles engage for a full breath in. Exhale, fold forward and step your feet together. Inhale, mountain pose, straight legs, arms rise. Exhale, equal standing pose, palms together, hands to the center of your heart. Stay like this a few meditative breaths and concentrate again on the light within you, expanding with every inhale, growing but brighter with every exhale. Call this light your inner strength. Your strength expands and brightens as you breathe. Take a glowing inhale and joyful exhale. Option to have eyes closed or open your eyes and drift your arms down by your sides. Salute the sun. Inhale, mountain pose, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward, little bend in your knees as you lower down. Inhale, halfway lift, chest parallel to the ground. Exhale, high plank pose, palms plant, step back, top of a push-up. Stay like this and breathe. Activate your abdominal strength. Option to stay on the ball mounds of your feet or knees to your mat. On an inhale, shift weight forward, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, optional chaturanga, bend your elbows, pin them in. Up dog or cobra, breathe in and lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog, breathe out and press back. Inhale, lengthen the sides of your body. Exhale, feel the depth of your stretch. Take a full cycle of breath. Following your exhale, look forward and breathe in. Lift your heels up. Exhale, bend your knees, walk or hop, return to the top of your mat. Halfway lift on an inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, forward fold with your knees soft. Inhale, mountain pose, legs straight, arms high. Exhale, equal standing pose, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath, expand your light. Exhale, see it grow brighter. Arms down and arms rise. Inhale, mountain, touch the sky. Fold when you exhale, lower down and touch the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, elongate. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, palms plant, step back, high to low plank from your toes or your knees to your mat. Go up dog or cobra on an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, press back. Inhale in and exhale out. One more sun A flow for now. Inhale, heels up, gaze ahead. Exhale, bend your knees and travel light to the top, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift, getting longer. Exhale, fold forward and deepen the stretch. Inhale, mountain pose, strong legs, arms up. Exhale, equal standing pose, hands to heart. Take a breath in. Exhale, arms by your sides. Inhale, mountain pose, eyes open or closed. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, reset your spine. Exhale, optional chaturanga or straight to down dog. Up dog or cobra lifts you up. Downward facing dog, glide back. Keep your left foot down, continue to breathe and lift your right leg high. Hip roll, bend your knee, stack right hip on top of the left. Shake out your right leg or make some circles with your hip. Breathe and feel openness for the right side of your body. Keep right leg lifted. Level your hips and press through right heel. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right knee to your nose option. Shift forward, tuck your chin. Inhale, raise your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Warrior 2 right away. Seal your back foot flat. Rise up with your right arm forward and your left arm back. Take a few breaths to settle in. If there's any movement you like to warm up your legs or your arms, customize and do what feels good for you. Feel the strength in your legs and the strength in your arms, as well as length for both sides of your body. When you settle in with your right knee bent, gaze over your right fingers. With a deep breath in, begin to reach forward. Exhale, side angle. Right arm down, left arm high, or any variation that you like. Option to bring left bicep by left ear. Find your breath. Optional challenge, right bicep by right ear as well, holding the sun or the moon in the palm of your hands. Keep your legs as they are for reverse warrior. On an inhale, bring left fingers near your back leg and right bicep by your right ear. Breathe deeply and gaze where it's most comfortable for your neck. Can you deepen the bend in your right knee one time and take a deep breath in? Exhale, look down, bring your hands to the ground. Inhale, high plank, step back. Exhale, optional chaturanga or straight to down dog. Flow through your way with your breath. Find downward facing dog and prepare to switch sides. Keep your right foot down. Breathe in and lift your left leg high. Exhale, hip roll, bend your knee, stack left hip on top of the right. Breathe here, shake out this side or make some circles for your hip. Notice sensation and notice your breath. Keeping left leg lifted, level your hips and press through left heel. Belly in and breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose option, tuck your chin. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge, step forward. Warrior 2, breathe in as you rise. Left arm forward, right arm behind. A couple of deep breaths and any gentle movements to warm up on this side. Draw your navel to your spine with tailbone pointing towards the ground, feeling deep abdominal muscles engage. When you bend your left knee and keep it there, gaze over left fingers. Strong inhale, reach forward. Exhale, side angle stretch, left arm down, right arm high. A couple breaths like this or any variation that you like on this side. Option for right bicep by your right ear. Perhaps left bicep by left ear as well. Turn on your breath. Amazing. Keep your legs like this. On an inhale, reverse warrior. Shift your upper body back. Light fingers down your back leg and left bicep by left ear. Keep your shoulders in a neutral and relaxed position. Keep the breath. Side body lengthens for another inhale. Exhale, look down, hands to the ground. Step back to high plank, breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga or skip the vinyasa. Cobra or up dog if you choose to cycle through. Downward facing dog awaits you. Stay in down dog for an inhale. Sealed lips or open mouth, exhale. Another full cycle of breath here. With your next inhale, lift your heels, look ahead. Exhale, knees bend, find the top, step or hop. Big inhale, halfway lift. Slow exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees and sit low. Arms can go forward, arms up, or hands to your heart center. Take a few deep breaths and engage your legs. Activate your quadriceps and engage your glutes. If your arms are up, hands to your heart and begin to pulse your legs, turning on these muscles and getting even stronger. Draw your navel to your spine and keep your shoulders in a neutral position. Pulse for 3. Great job. 2 and 1. Sit low, reach high. Breathe in. Airplane arms 1 time as you breathe out. Keep your arms in airplane. Pulse your arms now, keeping your knees bent. Activate your triceps and your upper back. For 3. Feel it. 2 and 1. Mountain pose. Inhale, straight legs, arms high. Fold forward, breathe out, lower down. Good job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga or straight to down dog. Make your way through however you choose to. Downward facing dog, and here you flow. Inhale, raise your right leg. Exhale, right knee to your nose, option. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step forward. Warrior 2 right away, breathe in. Exhale, side angle stretch or the variation. Inhale, reverse warrior, glide back. Exhale, look down, hands to the ground. Step back to high plank when you inhale. Chaturanga or straight to down dog. Make your way through. Downward facing dog awaits you for side 2. Switch legs. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, it's optional. Give left knee a kiss. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, big step. Warrior 2 when you inhale. Exhale, side angle or variation. Inhale, reverse warrior, press back. Exhale, hands to your mat. Step back to high plank and breathe in. Slow flow, high to low as you breathe out. Make your way to downward facing dog. And when you arrive there, come onto your forearms one at a time. Dolphin dog, press your chest towards your legs. Feet can stay where they are or walk your toes a little closer towards your elbows. Keep pressing your chest back and deepen your breath. Forearm plank, walk your feet backwards, send your chest slightly forwards until you have one line from your heels through the crown of your head. Activate your abdominal muscles again and press the mat away from you. One breath in. Exhale all the way out, knees down. Lift your seat up for puppy pose and press your chest and your chin towards the ground. Big stretch underneath your arms and stretch for your back. Stay like this or child's pose option. First child's pose of this class. For child's pose, big toes together, knees widen, arms stay forward. Rest your forehead all the way down. Begin to slow down your breathing. Take longer, deeper breaths. One more inhale here. And exhale, breathe out. From puppy pose or child's pose, come back to tabletop position. High plank pose, top of a push-up, press your heels back. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step forward. Pause here. Prepare for crescent lunge. Keep back heel lifted, 10 toes point forward. Rise up with hands to hips or arms to sky. First time here for this practice today. Activate your inner thighs. Take a few deep breaths and feel the strength in your legs. Optional variation to interlace your hands above your head. Turn your palms inside out. Send the heels of your palms upwards. Gaze forward or lift your chin. If your hands are interlaced, turn your palms right side in, 10 fingers to the sky. One inhale. Airplane your arms as you exhale. Airplane pose. Soften your left knee. Launch your left leg, same height as left hip. And parallel your torso with your mat. Arms stay back behind you. Lengthen through the sides of your neck. Find your balance and find your breath. Pick it up to one-legged mountain. Left knee to your chest and arms to sky for an inhale. Chair legs into airplane arms. Breathe out, feet together. Sit down and reach back. Stay in your chair, arms up for an inhale. Exhale, prayer twist, face the right. Hands through heart, turn to the right side. Connect left elbow, outer edge of your right thigh. Stay like this a few deep breaths and pull your left knee back in line with the right. Flamingo, keep the breath and look down at your feet. Carefully draw left heel near your seat. Now detach your knees, extend your left leg back. Lower your left foot to your mat, an option to set left knee down as well. Revolved crescent moon or revolved crescent lunge. Back knee can stay down, lift or lower anytime. Stay with your breath. One inhale and exhale. Half splits, look down, hands to the ground, and set your left knee down if it's lifted. Place right heel where your toes were and carefully straighten your right leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold upper body over your right thigh. A deeper hamstring stretch, isolating the right side. Take a few full breaths. Stay as you are, but prepare for warrior two. Take an inhale. Start to drag your right heel back as you exhale, low lunge. Warrior two, slowly rise. Breathe in and to open wide. Exhale, side angle or the variation again. Inhale, reverse warrior. Prepare for runner's lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Set your back knee down again and bring right hand next to the left. Heel toe your right foot forward and towards the long right edge of your mat. Either stay on your palms or come onto your forearms. Option also to bring your arms to a block. Turn your right toes to 2 o'clock. A little movement side to side for your lower body. A feel-good stretch for your hips. If there's a variation you like to take, now's the time to customize. I like quadricep stretch. You've strengthened quads a lot already today. For quad stretch, bend your left knee. 2 hands can stay down, or right hand to right thigh, or reach your right hand back for your left foot. Prepare mentally and physically for side plank with right wrist beneath right shoulder. If you're holding left foot, lower it down gently. Make your way to your palms. Continue to breathe and lift your left knee away. Send your right foot back to high plank. Make sure right wrist is beneath right shoulder and bring your big toes together. Spin 2 heels to the right and reach your left arm high. Can lower right shin down or right forearm to the ground, or option to lift your left leg high. Any variation, right obliques engage for an inhale. Find high plank pose when you exhale. Set it up. Take a breath to align your joints. Option to shift forward for chaturanga when you inhale, and flow if you choose on an exhale. Cycle through. Downward facing dog. And before side 2, lift your heels up. Tabletop, lower your knees down. Turn left fingers to the left, right fingers to the right, and rock side to side. Or turn your fingers towards your knees and rock gently forward and back. Give your forearms a little stretch. Give your wrists a break. Keep your hands as they are or turn palms to face up. Fingers point in towards each other. Or with palms face up, option to point fingers towards your knees. Good stretch for your wrists and forearms. Palms flat, fingers forward, hands shoulder width distance. Step back to high plank for an inhale. Glide back to down dog when you exhale. 1 Ujjayi breath in. And Ujjayi breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to your nose, curl in. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge, set up for crescent lunge. Keep your legs like this, hands to hips or arms to sky. Square your hips forward and breathe as you strengthen your lower body and lengthen both sides. Optional variation with hands interlaced and palms inside out. Gaze forward or lift your chin. Release the grip, reach up high for an inhale. When you exhale, arms back behind you, airplane arms. Airplane pose, soften your right knee, launch your right toes, same height as right hip. Reach your arms back and shine your light heart forward. Balance and breathe. Press down to rise up for one-legged mountain. Right knee to your chest, arms to sky for an inhale. Exhale, chair legs, airplane arms, bend your knees and reach behind. Awesome, chair pose. Inhale, arms ahead. Exhale, hands to heart, prayer twist, face the left. Connect your right elbow to your left outer thigh. And pull right knee back in line with the left. Keep your glutes engaged and abdominal muscles fire on. Check in with your breath. Look down at your feet for flamingo. Carefully draw right heel towards your seat. Detach your knees, extend your right leg back carefully. And set your right foot down, perhaps right knee to the ground. Come back into a twist. Breathe like this or take any variation. Turn up your breath, turn down the volume of your thoughts. Final inhale in. Exhale all the way out, half splits. Look down, hands to the ground. Set right knee down if it's not already. Left heel where your toes were, straighten your leg. Breathe in and get longer. Exhale, fold. Feel your left hamstring stretch. Take slow, steady breaths. Reconnect to the glowing light within you, your inner strength. Seeing your strength, your light radiating out from inside of you and glowing brighter with every breath. Prepare, breathe in. Low lunge as you exhale, bend your left knee. Back knee lifts for warrior two. Breathe in as you rise and open. Exhale, side angle stretch or the variation. Inhale, reverse warrior. One more time for this practice. Exhale, runner's lunge. Hands to the mat. Set your back knee down. Left hand next to right hand. Left foot forward and to the left. Great job. Arrive here on your palms or come onto your forearms. Can always use a block. Turn left toes to 10 o'clock and make some gentle movements for your hips. Feel your hips stretch and feel the depth of your breath. If you worked on a variation for the first side, be sure to do so again while you're here. Optional quadricep stretch from your palms. Right knee bends and both hands can stay down for any expression of this variation. One more big push for strength. Side plank with your left wrist beneath left shoulder. Carefully lower right foot if it lifted. 2 palms flat to your mat. Connect with your breath and lift your right knee away. Step back carefully, high plank pose. Stack left shoulder on top of left wrist and bring your big toes together. Pivot your heels to the left, reach your right arm high. Can take a variation on left forearm or left shin, or lift your right leg to the sky. Hips up and belly in for an inhale. Exhale, high plank pose. Set up carefully. Final optional chaturanga. Use your exhale to lower. Otherwise, straight to down dog instead. When you arrive in downward facing dog, a couple of cleansing breaths. In through your nose. Open mouth, exhales. Begin to let go of your practice. Acknowledge what you've accomplished and overcome on your mat. Prepare to wind down. Look forward when you inhale. Step all the way through to a seat as you exhale and bring your feet forward of your body. Final forward fold. With a small bend in your knees, raise your arms up and breathe in. Exhale, fold forward to the depth of your stretch. That feels good. Hold on to your legs or hold on to your feet. Notice if you go to the same depth as the beginning of your practice, or perhaps to a new expression. Acknowledge yourself for showing up on the mat today. Finding the strength within you, emotionally and mentally, to do this work today. Feeling your physical strength and increasing it. Take a strong inhale and long exhale. Walk your hands back towards your body, slowly rise. Take your gentle counter stretch, hands behind. Lift your chin, lift your chest. Level your chin. Scoot up so you have room to lay back. Reach forward and look down for an inhale. Exhale, recline for 5. Belly in, 4. Tuck your chin, 3. Halfway there, last 2. And 1. Set the back of your head down. Pick up your feet, draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a loving squeeze. Massage your back. Supine half pigeon. Pause in the center. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Can use your hands to get it there. And then interlace your hands on left hamstrings or left shin. You can also set your left foot down. Rest the back of your head on the ground. Stay like this, or eagle leg supine twist. Or you can twist any variation. For eagle legs, arms out wide. Cross fully, right leg over your left thigh. And take 2 knees to your left side. To adjust yourself, left hand to your right outer thigh. Continue to focus on your breath. Supine half pigeon on the left. Make your way through center slowly. Draw 2 knees to your chest. Cross left ankle over your right thigh. And hold right hamstrings or your right shin. Relax the back of your head. Stay like this or take your twist. For eagle legs, arms go wide. Cross fully left thigh over the right. Tilt your knees to the right and look to the left. To adjust, right hands to your left outer thigh. Ananda Balasana, blissful, happy baby pose. Slowly make your way through center. Feet to the ceiling, separate your feet wide. Bend your knees any amount. Hold your feet or hold your legs and pull down gently. Slowly rock from side to side. And at center, recollect your knees towards your chest for a squeeze. Wrap your arms around your shins. Head can stay down or forehead to your knees. Take a breath in. Exhale, final Shavasana. Set your head down. Release your feet to the ground. Do whatever you need to get as comfortable as possible. Your knees can stay bent with feet flat, or extend your legs forward and long. Get cozy and comfy and close your eyes. Meditate on the glowing, bright light, your inner strength. Visualize this light expanding and glowing brighter with every breath. I invite you to remain as you are. Meditate and rest for as long as you'd like. If you'd rather be guided out and feel ready, begin to deepen your breath once again. Invite some gentle movement. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Full body stretch. Reach your arms back for whatever is behind you. Stay as you are or gather your knees and make your way to a fetal position on either side. Rest for a moment and reflect upon your practice. Acknowledge your strength. Stay as you are or make your way upright slowly to a comfortable seated position. When you're seated, lengthen your spine and broaden your chest. And join your palms together at the center of your heart. A gesture of gratitude called Anjali Mudra in Sanskrit. The strong, bright, divine light that resides within me honors and reflects the strong, bright, divine light that resides within each of you and in all things. Bring your thumbs near the center of your forehead and take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bow forward gently. With gratitude, with love, from my heart straight to yours. Namaste. Thank you all so much for being here today. Super strong and beautiful practice. Those of you tune in live every week on Wednesday, thank you so much. See you next time. If you found this class on YouTube, please subscribe to Aliyah Yoga. Share with your family and friends. If you'd like to leave a donation, that information is below, or send me a message anytime. My email is aliyah@aliyahyoga.com, spelled AHLIA. Follow along on Instagram at Aliyah Yoga and at What's Wellness Podcast. Have a wonderful rest of your day and rest of your week. Until next time, thank you and be well.